My name's Steve Hanks, so I'm a Sales Director in Thinkproject. So I think this provides us a fantastic opportunity to have direct conversations with customers and potential customers. I think it creates an awareness in the industry, which is good. We get to work with some quite high-level directors and C-level people from the public sector, and they get that valuable one-to-one time that is often difficult to find in their diaries with us, which is really good. So we get to have some great conversations with them, and these always end up leading to some even better conversations after the event. So it's a really good mechanism to generate and stimulate that conversation around the business, kind of directly and indirectly with the sector. So those are fantastic because pre-qualifying is really important, right? And quite often people's job titles don't describe exactly what they do, so it's quite important to understand that and have a conversation with them. And you can quickly make sure, as I mentioned, their time is valuable, so you can quickly make sure you're not wasting their time. So those remote one-to-ones are really useful. It's a great introduction, a great icebreaker, and they often result in kind of off-appointment conversations here over a coffee or something like that, as you've met them already. So it's a really good mechanism to get to know people, to get to know the right people, and then to enable you to further that conversation having started to build a relationship with them. They've been really good, so that's really pleasing. So we've had some very focused conversations, we've had some very valuable conversations, and for us as an organisation, Thinkproject per se isn't well known in public sector UK yet. We are known for one of our applications, but not the Thinkproject brand. So this has been a really good opportunity to put ourselves out there, but also we've discovered how we can help customers directly, and they've discovered how we can help them also. So the kinds of conversations we've had have been very valuable, and every one of them has led to an opportunity to then go forward and meet with those customers and talk about the values and outcomes we can potentially bring to their organisations in the future. It's the focus, right? So it's really bringing people to a focal point where you are having those focused conversations. So I think in an exhibition, people will come to you with a vague interest, and then for us as an organisation, it's then over to us to kind of keep that interest going, see if there is an interest, build that interest and relationship. But you really are reliant on people coming to you, but you're also reliant on people understanding who you are via your visuals. And that's often quite difficult to communicate when you've only got a very simplified set of marketing branding. Here, what we're able to do is have a very concise and clear conversation with people in a structured format, and that structure allows us to guarantee that time and offer the opportunity for all of the delegates here to have that time with us, again, out of their what would be very busy diaries at a trade show. Right? They'll be wanting to see maybe 50 other stands, and you can get lost in the noise. Here it's very focused again. So I think it's a great opportunity for local government to meet suppliers and for suppliers to meet local government. And I think the greatest effect for us is having that opportunity to have conversations with people who are often very difficult to have conversations with because they've got busy diaries when they get back to work. Here, and I mean this in a positive way, they're in a captive environment, and we get that time with them. So it's hugely valuable for both them and us. They will learn something about potentially somebody new or something new that can help them, and it will give them that awareness. But for us, it gives us that time with those customers to be able to communicate with them, to talk with them and build those relationships. The obvious benefit is we have a huge captive audience, which is great news. But the second one is realistically we can give our message across as an organisation as opposed to in an individual conversation to that wide audience. And what that allows us to do is to really establish our presence in the market, to show them that we're serious, that we've got some serious opportunities for them as customers, and really to explain to them and focus to them what it is that we can offer as an industry player, and it then leads to those further conversations as people want to understand a bit more about what it is that you've communicated in the presentation.